All right, y'all, so I'm in the backyard, and what I'm doing, I just dumped the compost in the yard. I mixed some 10 in there, right? And I just put some bone meal. Brought some bone meal right here. And I also mixed that in there. And now I'm gonna mix some more soil in there, which I got sitting right here. I'm gonna mix some soil on both sides. I'm just gonna put it all on top. And then I'm gonna get my shovel and I'm gonna rework the dirt. I'm gonna mix it, rework it all into the ground again to loosen up everything. And that's pretty much how, I set the yard up, set the ground up for planting. So I already put some 10 in, and I found a potato. I'm gonna replant that because I'm gonna probably plant some more potatoes. But I found one right here. It was sticking out the top of the ground. I saw it, and then I looked it down here, and I see a little baby potato right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and replant that one when I get some more potatoes to put around it. So I got some topsoil. And here's the 10 that I was talking about. There you go. 10. All-purpose fertilizer. So I'm going to go ahead and mix all that stuff up into the soil. And then I'm going to rework all this whole area. And I'll be back. All right, so what I did, that last row, my camera actually went out. But that last row right here, I put these little cages up, and I put some snap beans under the ground. Now I don't know, it's early over here. We could get a frost warning and all that kind of stuff still, but I went on ahead and did it because it's been a warmer year so far, and we'll see what happens. I put some snap peas there. I got a row here for maybe spinach, lettuce, and maybe something else over here. I don't know yet. But spinach, lettuce, and I'm gonna give it a little space. And I may do, let's see what I might do. I got some pepper plants right here. So I might take some of these pepper plants and put them over there and put them in that little spot over here. But I'll figure this out. See the big old clumps in there, the ground is still kind of wet. And we're supposed to get a lot of rain tomorrow. But I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot, and y'all gonna get to see the experiment, see what happens, all right? So y'all stay tuned. All right, y'all, so I'm done for today. That's what the garden looked like. So right here, I planted some snap peas or sugar snap peas next to some spinach. And then I got some lettuce. Then I got different types of peppers right here, cayenne, bell, red bell, jalapeno, and cayenne peppers. Then I got potatoes right here in this row. I got white and red potatoes. Then right here I got some lettuce. And then in between there I got some carrots going in the middle. And I got some kale right there in the back. And then I got a couple of tomato plants right here. So I'm not done yet. But I want to put some sweet potatoes in the ground back over there by the fence, and I got a couple of eggplants I want to put in, and some cucumbers. So I'm not done yet. Yeah, eggplants and cucumbers and sweet potatoes. And then over here we're gonna plant some cilantro and maybe some onions or something on the side over here. But it's early still, so that's the backyard for right now. It's still kind of junky back here. I got all these strawberry plants. They all blooming with strawberries, little strawberries on them now, and some growing in the yard. Right over here. Blueberry bushes blooming, or starting to, and you see the grapevine right here. And then the blackberry bushes over there, and it's starting to flower. So, and I'm about to go in the house. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, they're starting to get their little flowers on there. All right. right. And I think that's going to be it for this video. We'll see what happens. And if I don't have, if the stuff don't come up, that's fine too, because it's early still. So I can just go back and replant what I want later on. But this is my little experiment for right now because it's early. It could get cold still. And the lettuce and the spinach, hopefully they'll come up. Potatoes will come up, hopefully. Carrots, kale, and we'll see. All right, so I'm in the backyard again. So my wife had put some onions in the window. And another trick too, if somebody gets sick in the house, is you put some onions in the windowsill. And if anybody gets sick or something, it'll draw the sickness out of the house. Now it might sound like some old tale, but it actually works. So we put them in the windowsill, and what happened, you see the onions? It dried up, but they were still trying to grow. And they grew into these little bulbs right here. And so we had like 4 onions. There's the peels from the other ones. And so I'm taking the bulb part and I stuck them in the ground. See, 1, 2, 3, that's 4, 5, got 6. And I'm gonna take 2 out of here. And I'm gonna plant these in the ground. We're gonna see if we can catch an onion out of this year. We back here digging up the herb garden, as you can see. The thyme is still here. This is thyme right here, if y'all can see it. It came back from the winter. Of course, I'm next to a strawberry plant. And then we got a piece of mint sticking up in the middle right there. We got some red clover right there and right there. The red clover is just coming up everywhere in the backyard now, so, which is great. And while I'm back here, I planted some sweet potatoes right here. Got a row of sweet potatoes. I planted eggplant back there. And I planted Brandywine heirloom tomatoes. 2 more plants I added. So I got 4 tomato plants total. And I got another eggplant right here. Now I like the skinny kind, what they call it, the Japanese eggplant, which is right here in the middle. So I think that's it for my garden. Except now the last thing I got to plant is my cucumbers. And I got them in the house. And what I did, if you want a quick way of germinating your seeds fast, get a Ziploc bag, put a napkin in there, wet it, put some water in there, wet the napkin, and then lay your seeds on top of your napkin, and then set it in the window, Ziploc it closed, and set it in the window. I mean, I just put those, I did them like maybe 2 days ago, and it's already, I got the cucumber seeds already sprouting already after 2 days. And that's amazing. Just by putting them in that Ziploc bag. And many times before, I put it in the dirt. I actually put it in like a little pot like this. I put it in a pot like this on the ground. And I would set it in it, and it set it in the soil, and it never came up. So this is a fast way of germinating your seeds. If you got seeds you want to plant, then you just put them in a Ziploc bag, get a napkin, wet the napkin with water, and just Ziploc the bag. And it's like a little greenhouse. So it just keeps it nice and warm and moist, and that seed will germinate fast. In case y'all didn't know that, that's a quick tip. Anyway, so yeah, I think everything is done now. Got my bird on the fence chirping up there. We got a little bird feeder right here, and they come back here, and the squirrels was knocking this over, but the birds are things in the yard. You can come back. I'm almost done. So anyway, so yeah, I got over here, I got the snap beans, I got some spinach, I got some lettuce, and here I got like 4 kinds of pepper plants. I got jalapeno, I got cayenne pepper, red bell pepper, and sweet banana, eggplant. Got potatoes here. And then behind this row of lettuce right here, that's romaine lettuce right there, I forgot what kind this is, but behind that, I got some kale planted. And then I got a row of carrots in here. And then over here, I got my tomatoes. I got an eggplant and my sweet potatoes. And I got some more sweet potatoes I'm gonna put in the ground. And then in the window, they sprouted out. So I'm gonna wait till the sprouts get a little larger. And then I'll put those in the ground as well. And lastly, I will put my cucumbers probably right around here. So I'll just let them grow out this way. And then of course I'm planting these onions right here. And of course you got the strawberries, you got the grapevine, and this looks like it's gonna have a lot of grapes on it this year. As you can see, all the grape pods ready to go. So then of course the blueberry bush and the blackberry bush, and then all the different types of herbs we got up and down this line right here. And it's nice to see this stuff come back. That's some nice looking oregano right there. They came back from last year. This parsley, we might have to cut it because I don't want it to go to flower. See how it's getting tall? So we might have to cut it down. Just prune it down some, cut some pieces off so the bush out. See this row is about to go to flower. The lemon balm looks nice. It's been coming back every year, and it actually got some spreading in the yard back over here. Anyway, peeps, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Oh yeah, she planted some rosemary right here. And in the front yard, we got herbs too as well. Stevia in the pot. So we got a whole bunch of different other things in the front yard too. And I'm still contemplating on putting my watermelon up. I don't know, I might put some, maybe put it in the front yard somewhere. I love growing watermelons. And I really want to plant some. But you can see, this is small, not much space, but I'm just showing people what they can do with a space this size. You know, if you got a yard, any kind of size yard, you can garden and you can grow your own food, okay? You can grow your own food. Stuff is getting expensive in the store, and at least you know where it came from, you know? At least you know you don't have all the chemicals and all the GMO stuff and all that. You have to grow it yourself. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.